good, yo? Welcome back to brand new reaction. This time we got the new PV that dropped for the new Ava anime series that's apparently gonna be working together with between Kara and Cloverworks, and apparently it's gonna be written by Yoko Taro. Yes, near Automata, near series Yoko Taro. What now? I saw this earlier on in the day, obviously, but all I saw because I was just looking like, oh, what's up? Then I noticed that Ano wasn't working on it seemingly in any major role as like a director or writing it. It seems by this point we have entered a new age of Ava where Ano has done everything he's wanted to tell the story through the original series, End of Ava, the rebuild films, and now he's letting other people at Studio Kara play with his toys, seemingly. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I forget. Like I didn't see who the director was or anything, man. But I was like, but then I saw another tweet where they mentioned Yoko Taro was. And I was like, Yoko Taro, what the fuck? So I'm curious to see what that raving lunatic is going to bring to Ava. But yeah, I'm excited, man. You guys know that there was also a new like 13-minute short that dropped for Ava with Asuka that also gave us Asuka Shin somewhat canonized it in a sort of sense, man, which was crazy to see the screen, the image, the illustrations of that, because like I'll be real with you guys. While I am not one that really gets into shipping in terms of Ava, man, like I'm not really pick one. I do ship Asuka Shin, and I always did like Asuka and Shinji. I wasn't one of the people that when I watched the rebuild films and like Shinji seemingly ends with Mari, that was pissed off and like hated the rebuild films or whatnot. Because like you go on the Asuka Shin subreddit, there's a lot of that. There is a lot of that. And other tweets I would just see in general from like people tweeting about it once they were talking about both like the rebuild films, the ending of Thrice Upon a Time, or just when the actual illustrations that come out. There was a lot of people that were like Officer Shin shippers that were like really hated the ending because of that reason. I honestly was always kind of confused because you guys know I watched all the rebuild films pretty recently. But once I figured out what Mari's actual role was as like an self-insert for Ano's wife, her role made complete sense and her purpose and sort of made complete sense to me at that point. But yeah, I wasn't really too bothered by like so once I learned what Mari's purpose and like what her role in the series was, it made more sense of why Ava ended the way it did with 4.0, with Thrice Upon a Time, I should say. But yeah, I'm excited, man. That was pretty hype to see that, man, to see it actually become canonized at one point, man. Like, I never thought Otto would ever pull a trick on that. I never thought we would actually see Asuka and Shinji together in any sort of capacity, especially having been married with kids. Yes, I know that Asuka does, like, reject this one because she wants to get with Shinji naturally rather than it being, like, handed to her, which, fair enough. And this is apparently that was set during, like, the end of Ava timeline and everything, man. So, yeah, that's also bears the question, where is it taking place? Is this going to be taking place in the rebuild films? Is this the original timeline? Is this in a completely different timeline? A lot of questions need to be answered, man. I wouldn't be surprised if this is more like a reboot sort of thing since Yoko Taro was writing it, and like there's really nowhere you can go after the end of Ava or Thrice Upon a Time, so you really can only do a reboot. But we shall see, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, let's see if we get anything in this PV, man. I'm excited. I am intrigued by a new Ava series. But yeah, it is bullshit that they're not gonna be releasing that short out like internationally at all, and they're like, "You if you post anything from it, we will see." I think that is kind of bullshit, but par for the course when it comes to Japanese companies. To be fair, but we got the illustrations out there, man, of Oscar Shinji, so hey, I'm happy. A violin. The backgrounds look incredible, man. The drawings here are all phenomenal. Ooh. Oh, it's got the Gundam Quicks. I wonder if that's yeah. I believe that was that also Cloverworks and Kara, or was that just Kara for Gundam Quicks or however it was pronounced? Which I've yet to watch. I'll be watching when I get caught up. But yeah, so I'm assuming the director that is working on this. I'm assuming, or like because like I said, that's the only thing I recognize here. And also Yoko Taro's right, so I'm assuming he's the director. Or he's a producer. I don't know. There's a lot of musical instruments. Unit 1, Andronavas, let's go! Been a minute since we last seen one of those. It's always good to see Andronavas, man. It's really sad to see them go fully CG with them in like 3.0 and Thrice. But anyway, man. But yeah, obviously I'm excited, man, for a new Ava series. Just for the prospect, it's a new Ava series. We'll see where this goes, man. What Yoko Taro has in store for us, what that raving lunatic has in store for us for Ava. Because I am very interested what he has to say for what he has in store for us for Ava. What will he do with this world? But yeah, man. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like if you did, subscribe if you're new. Follow me on social if you feel like it. Link subscribe below, and as always, back for more. See you guys next time.